Hey guys, it is NCS Fan 001 here for another one of those weekly trophy list updates. Today's date is Monday, December 2nd, 2024. So this will have covered the week of November the 25th through December the 1st of 2024. So we're already into the final month of the year. I gotta say, 2024 has gone by a little bit faster than some previous years. So this was not a very productive week, and in all honesty, the next couple weeks probably won't be that much better because I've been extremely busy with other stuff. For those who don't know, I went home for Thanksgiving this week, so got to spend a lot of time with family, got to eat some delicious food, and got to hang out with Lizard Guy some, and we recorded a couple of videos, so those will be going up sometime, hopefully before the end of the year. The Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, or whatever it's called, whatever the newest Smash is on Switch, that one is decent, and I think the Mario Party game is probably one of the best things we've made in a very long time, so definitely looking forward to releasing that. That was a whole lot of fun. But anyway, in terms of trophy progress, I don't think I made any in Dead Rising 2 off the record this week, but what I have been doing in this game, and sorry it's taken a little while to load where I'm at right now, still recording this on Sunday night, the internet isn't really the best here. So, with Dead Rising 2 off the record, I didn't necessarily earn any more trophies. However, I did play through the story until about case 5-1, I think is the next one. It's the one where you have to bring $1 million to help free Rebecca, and this is, I want to say it was case like 4 in the original version of Dead Rising 2, but with off the record it's pushed back a little bit. So that is the current case that I'm on, so probably one more stream to finish the second playthrough of the game. The picture stuff is going to be done in the sandbox mode, and then more sandbox mode stuff, of course, that's going to come in the near future. And then we have just these last few story-related trophies, or we also have the zombie kills. That's, of course, going to be done in that mode. This single zombie kill, PP kill trophy, whatever you want to call it, this one is also going to come during the sandbox mode, as is the combo cards and skill moves as I reach level 50 and finish all the challenges and such. Psychopaths will be done there. I can do the amusement park one there as well. So what we currently have left is we're going to end up getting both Pure Wall and Alpha versus Omega in the next stream of Dead Rising 2 off the record, and then I can finally get started on the sandbox mode and start really working my way toward that platinum trophy. There is going to be one more just sort of slight partial playthrough required in terms of this trophy with getting Snowflake to attack and damage a psychopath, but that's going to be done a little bit later on. I really want to go ahead and start making progress on the sandbox mode as soon as possible, so definitely going to be streaming this game at least once this week. The main progress I made this week was on Call of Duty Black Ops 6. We're up to 81% in the game, so 81%, 38 out of 44, so only a few trophies left. Obviously no platinum because it's the PS5 version of the game. So getting very close to the end on this game, and let's see, so we have this miscellaneous trophy from the campaign. That'll be done in whatever the final stream of this game is. Same with this trophy, because there's still a grand total of 3 campaign trophies, so I'll knock all 3 of those out during the next, or what'll probably end up being possibly the final stream. No, probably not quite the final stream, probably like 2 streams from now, because I'll probably do 1 stream this week of this game just like grinding augments and stuff, and then just like 1 more stream after that to knock out the remaining trophies. But then Prestige 1 I can get really at any time, but I'm probably going to save this until I finish doing all the augments and stuff. I'm assuming that Prestiging doesn't do anything to reset augments, but honestly I'm too nervous to try anything different, so I'm just going to wait until I finish all the Zombies trophies and then Prestige for the first time. So in terms of trophies that I did get this week, I got my Opal Camo for the semi-automatic shotgun. The shotguns are definitely the easiest way to do this if you're going for the Opal camos, because all you have to do is you have to get 2,000 critical kills, aka headshot kills, with each of the 2 shotguns to finish all of their standard camos, and then you have to do a few other tasks with each of them, like killing a certain number of the parasites, or killing a certain number of the venoms, the spider things, and then killing, I think it's like 30 of the special zombies, which are basically the manglers. I don't know if the elite zombies count for that. So nothing too difficult with any of that. It's just quite grindy, but it will come along the way to the most time-consuming trophy in the game. As far as I'm aware, this trophy is currently still bugged, so that's wonderful. It'd be great if Activision would go ahead and, actually fix this like they normally do with games, because usually Treyarch gets their trophies fixed pretty quickly, but this one is taking quite a while, so I guess maybe they just don't care about it. And then along with that, I did finish the Easter egg for the Terminus map. I did do this one in directed mode. It's significantly easier in directed mode because it caps the rounds at 15, so the zombies don't get any tougher than that. But even in directed mode, this is still a somewhat tougher Easter egg. It's definitely the harder of the two in this particular game. By far the harder of the two. Because I did Liberty Falls in about probably 3 total attempts, and I did it without directed mode. So this one, maybe I could have done it without directed mode, but I was definitely going to take advantage of making it a little bit easier on myself. There's a lot of steps to it. You have to build, well, not a ton of steps, but you have to build the Wonder Weapon, which is like an electric gun of some kind. Then you have to use it to hit some different targets. And, oh, no, it's not the electric gun. That's my bad. You have to use a weapon that has the electric ability, the ammo mod, to get some of the steps done. But then you eventually end up building up that special weapon. It's a pretty strong weapon for the boss fight. Then you have a few more steps, then you have to do the actual boss fight. The boss fight can be pretty tricky because that boss can kill you pretty quickly. It has a couple of insta-kill moves. This would certainly be easier if you were playing it in co-op, but I did do it solo, even in directed mode. So then I also earned the final talisman, which is basically sort of a side Easter egg. Basically what this one requires you to do is you have to punch down a certain wall using Melee Macchiato, which is one of the new perks in this game, or the only new perk in this game as far as I'm aware. So once you punch down the wall, you then have to go out and find a key on one of the islands, sort of a treasure hunt, or not even on the island, on like a corpse in the water next to one of the islands. Then once you do that, you go back and then you have to find 3 specific coins on specific islands, which require you to kill a wave of enemies, including a tougher sort of boss-type enemy on each area. And then you have to go survive 2 full rounds on the final island, and that's how you get the talisman. It's not too hard, but it did take me a couple of tries, mostly because it's kind of hard to find a couple of the items. Mainly the key or whatever it is that's like in the middle of the water somewhere, because the first time I went for this, it wasn't even glowing. Although I also didn't have a raft that time, so I got killed by something else, which is not that surprising. And then, of course, I've already got this mutant injection trophy done. We'll come back to the augment trophy here in a second, but this trophy is definitely bugged because I know for a fact I've killed like at least 120 elite zombies and have not yet gotten this trophy. Now, I don't know if it requires you to have very specific medals, the way that the airstrike, or not airstrike, shooting down the airborne support streaks is in multiplayer. So, I don't know if it's like that and you have to have very specific medals for it, or if it's just bugged. And there's also the possibility that enemies that you kill with something like the chopper gunner don't count, which is a possibility. But I don't think that, a 5th or a 6th of my kills have been with the chopper gunner, because that's really only something I use during extraction. So, I'd be very surprised if that's the issue. I guess it could be, but I'd find that to be very surprising if it was. So, in all honesty, I don't know what's happening with this trophy. I'm assuming it's bugged. Other people have mentioned that it's bugged, so thank you, Activision, for managing to screw up absolutely everything you touch in Call of Duty these days. And then we have the Augments trophy. Now, thankfully, part of the reason I didn't get the chance to really edit anything this past weekend, or just this past sort of long week, is because I've been grinding augments, and I'm almost through 7 augments at this point. So I had like 2.5 going into this week. I'm getting close to 7. Should have 7 by the end of the night on Sunday. So I have made excellent progress with this because it was a double XP long weekend. So obviously was going to take advantage of that. I do have a lot of double XP tokens at the moment, but if it's going to give me actual just double XP just for existing because it's a holiday weekend, I am certainly going to take advantage of that. So should have 7 done by the end of Sunday, and then after that just 3 more of them. So definitely making solid progress here. And it's just a grind. But again, I'm still worried about this trophy. It's not unlocking, even though I know for a fact I've gotten at least 100 elite zombie kills. According to the leaderboards and the stats, I have like 120 by now. So it's either bugged or it requires like a very specific medal, the way that the shooting down score streaks does. So, yeah, this game is getting pretty close to being back to 100%. Depending on how much I want to grind this game during this coming week, and depending on if that last trophy decides to stop being a broken, buggy mess, I could potentially have this 100% done by the end of the week, which would be pretty awesome. So I'm pretty sure my trophies are already synced up because I really haven't done anything too much this week. So level 884, 73%, 29,523 total trophies, 847 platinums, 5,646 gold, 7,945 silvers, 15,085 bronzes. So now we get to the more important part of the video, plans for the upcoming week or two. So at this point in time, you guys might have seen a game finish installing on here. I'm kind of feeling like going and doing a LEGO game sometime soon, because it has been quite a while since I have done a LEGO game. It was LEGO Batman 2, which was like 50 platinums ago, and I'm kind of feeling a bit of an itch to go play a LEGO game. So we got LEGO The Hobbit here for PS4. I don't think I've played this one before. I'm pretty sure I haven't. Okay, nope, I have not, because I don't have any trophies in it, so I can play that one. I can also do LEGO Star Wars 3 The Clone Wars. This is actually one of the shorter ones. So getting kind of an itch to play a LEGO game. I wouldn't even mind doing, the other version of the Skywalker Saga on PS4. It's obviously very easy. It's just super, super time consuming, but it wouldn't be a bad, just sort of extra game to chill out to and grind whenever I have the free time. So definitely getting a little bit of an urge to play a LEGO game. Aside from that, there's of course Black Ops 6, of which I'm getting pretty close to being done, just a little bit more grinding, so we will see about that. And then of course Dead Rising 2 off the record, quite a ways to go with that, but knock on my wooden table over here, the game didn't crash the last time I tried to stream it, so that is actually a good sign. That's a step in the right direction, I guess you could say. So those are sort of the main games that I want to work on in the near future. However, my schedule is going to be very random over the next 2 weeks, because this week I'm going to try to stream like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday probably. They might not be super long streams, but definitely going to try to stream all 3 of those days. And I'll be streaming mostly Dead Rising 2 off the record, maybe a stream of Black Ops 6 if I manage to get a little bit closer to being done by that point in time. So I have those games to stream, and then I could also stream a LEGO game. It won't get turned into a specialty video or anything, because I already have a bunch of others to edit. But it would at least be fun to play a LEGO game on stream for the first time in a while. The LEGO games are fun. I love the LEGO games. No real complaints with most of them. But then, on Saturday of this coming week, very early Saturday morning, I am leaving for, it's my family's vacation. We're going to our favorite place in Aruba. So I will be vlogging it, but I will not be uploading the vlogs to my main channel. I am actually really hoping to start up my second sort of, I wouldn't say backup channel, but just sort of variety channel. And whenever I officially launch that, I will let everyone know with a video on here. But that's where I would put things like recipes and vlogs and just anything random that is not, tied directly into gaming and especially, trophy hunting. Because that's sort of what the main channel is, and uploading other stuff can kill the algorithm. So I will let you guys know about that when it eventually comes out. But if I do end up, whatever vlogging I end up doing over our vacation will end up going on that channel in the near future. Obviously, it's the place that we normally go to, so there's not going to be a ton of differences outside of a couple of days. But I am very much looking forward to vacation. I will have several trophy videos definitely uploaded and scheduled and ready to go up during that time. But I probably won't be very active on YouTube at all during that. And I certainly will not be streaming or anything while I'm gone. But I am definitely ready for a vacation. This has been a very stressful year with my job, as you guys probably have gotten tuned into. And we also got to celebrate when Adam's going to go to prison next year, hopefully. That's the big hope. So fingers crossed that's what ends up happening. But anyway, that is sort of what the next couple weeks are going to look like. So this week I definitely, like I said, want to stream a few times, like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then I'll have plenty of videos set to go up during the time that I'm gone. But there won't be a trophy update next week because obvious reasons. And then the trophy update the week after that will probably be like a Tuesday update because I don't get in until like pretty late Sunday night. So it'll be probably like 2 weeks from tomorrow that the next trophy update goes up. But otherwise, I want to thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, ring the bell if you haven't done so already. Let me know down in the comments what you guys have been working on in the past week or so. and maybe let me know what LEGO game you guys might want to see me stream in the future. I've done a lot of them so far, but there's still plenty more for me to play. I feel like The Hobbit's probably going to win that vote because, I mean, that's such a popular franchise, even though I'm not particularly knowledgeable on it. But I mean, this LEGO Star Wars game might win out as well because it's one of the most unique ones. Or even Skywalker Saga, because that was some of my most viewed streams of all time. So yeah, just let me know what you guys want to see from that, and I will be happy to play it because I got a little bit of a LEGO itch recently. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see y'all this week for a couple of streams. And then the week after, it'll be a lot of just scheduling videos, and that's basically it. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. See y'all back here later this week for more content.